Coverage is something that I look for in a base product. I mean, I don't have the worst skin, but I don't have the best skin either. I just like watching my face disappear as I put on my foundation. I feel like my AC is so loud. Anyway, so I bought 2 base products that have been marketed and have been tested by so many different beauty influencers, and I've seen it be so full coverage, and so I was like, let's give it a shot, you know. I have a foundation and a concealer. So I already have my face primed because it's a Thursday and I have stuff to do. Let's just get into it, you know what I mean? So the first product that we're gonna be testing out is this one. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I have the shade 2.18, which is light medium with neutral undertones. Before I bought this though, I went on foundation. It's like a website where you input foundations that you already use and it like tells you what your shade is in other foundations. Like, I don't know. And they told me 2.16 is my perfect match. We don't sell that here. Beauty Bar only has 2.18, so I was like, So I'm on the Smashbox website right now. Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, Weightless Feel, Oil and Shine Control. Yes, I love that. Auto delivery. You can set this on auto delivery. Like, what does that even mean? What, like every month you're gonna get a fresh bottle of this? Description of this foundation: it is a comfortable 24-hour full coverage foundation liquid. It has a matte finish with a soft blurring effect, sweat and humidity resistant, controls oil and shine, and won't look cakey or cause acne. Great, that's nice. This formula reveals its true color within 60 seconds. What does that even mean? It oxidizes? This is already a shade too dark. So if it oxidizes, we're gonna have an issue here. Use this, apply photo finish primer. Oh, I did not use this, but I should have, I guess. I didn't really think about it. Well, I'm dumb. Let's go into some reviews. I feel like that's gonna be fun. 1 star, still thick and cakey. Nice, okay. 1 star, don't buy. 1 star, yuck. 1 star, awful. 1 star, absolute garbage. So Kate 012020, she said, I spent over half my birthday money on this because I wanted a good full coverage foundation for my cosplays. Ooh, she's a cosplayer. But when I put it on, it dried down to an almost yellow color and was very splotchy. Oh god. I don't mind the yellow, but the splotchy might have an issue here. It accentuated my pores, making them look like craters in my face. Minutes after putting it on, it creased like crazy. Oh crap. I will never buy anything else from Smashbox just because this was a waste and I don't want to pay a price like this for something that ultimately go in the garbage. I guess you're gonna go in the garbage, huh? Okay, so let's just put this on. Where's my sponge? Did I leave it in the bathroom again? Oh god. Hold on. So I got my sponge. Let's just go into it. I am gonna squeeze some out onto this little thing. So it is a squeeze tube, as you can see. Ooh. Is that enough? That should be enough. I think that's too much. Oh my god. So they said to work fast. So... Hey, I like the shape. I'm just gonna dot it first and see where this goes. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Oh, it is setting. Oh. Wait, that looks good. Like, the shade looks good. Right? Am I crazy? Like, it's not oxidizing yet, anyway. I mean, has it been 60 seconds? I don't know. Is it full coverage? I guess it's almost there. I don't know. So this is how it looks like on one corner of my face. It looks good. It doesn't accentuate anything, actually. Oh, and it sets down to like a skin-like finish. Like, it doesn't feel like I have foundation on. Wait, this is good. What is everybody saying? Like, I feel like it's not gonna move. Like, it's not moving. See, there's no transfer. Like, what? Let's apply it to the other side now. I'm like really excited now. If the shade oxidizes a little too much throughout the day, I might need to purchase a lighter shade, but it's looking pretty good so far. Wait, that looks good. Wait. It looks so good. It looks really good. Okay, how many times am I gonna say that? It does set really fast, but I don't see it oxidizing yet. On camera, it may look a little lighter, but it looks really good in person. So, I look really good. It's not really accentuating my pores or texture. I feel like it looks pretty normal as my other foundations. That's what I like about it. It sets down and it doesn't move around. I'm gonna try building it up, I guess. Like, see, it didn't really oxidize that badly. It's doing that thing where the sponge sticks to the foundation, like you can hear it sticking to the foundation. What is everyone talking about? It's a good foundation. So that's the foundation. Now let's move on to the concealer. So I have here the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. So a lot of people that I've seen try this on, they only use a dot or like 3 dots under the eyes and it's full coverage. This is my first Hourglass product. So you can see it has this sort of doe foot. So, ooh, it is coming off on my nose, the foundation, where I'm sweating because, I don't know, I'm sweating on my nose constantly. So I'm on the Hourglass website and it says, this is a full coverage, weightless, waterproof concealer with innovative micro-spherical powders that blur and brighten for up to 16 hours of instant skin perfection. Pretty similar claims to the foundation, really. Long wearing for 16 hours, crease resistance for 16 hours, waterproof. Both of these are claimed to be waterproof, so should we like try that? No. Concentrated formula requires just 1 to 3 dots under each eye. Nice. Okay, so I guess that's good enough. There aren't reviews here, so we can't really have a laugh. So they said 1 to 3 dots. The shade that I got, by the way, is Oat. So 1 to 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. That's not a dot, but sure. I'm gonna use a sponge because that's how I generally blend out my concealers. Huh. It looks good on camera. I think this is just not how I apply concealer, that's why it looks weird. It concealed well, I think. Just because the foundation is oxidizing, I feel like I need to brighten up. Is that too much? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna brighten this area up a little bit. Just like that. Ooh, ultimately better. So yeah, the dot thing didn't work for me, so I'm gonna just do what I normally do. It has decent coverage, that's the thing. It's decent coverage, it's not full coverage, I want to say. Maybe if I let it sit longer, I'm going to try it out again. Later on in the video, I'm going to come back maybe like a week later to tell you my complete thoughts. I'm going to use this to highlight because, as I said, the foundation is oxidizing. I look so good on camera, like I look so good in the viewfinder, so this is it. So this is my face. It looks really good on camera. The shade of the foundation looked good on camera. It's like a comfortable shade for me. Like, I'm not mad at it. It looks so good. It looks really, really good. For this first impression though, I do want to show you guys how it looks set. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Ivory. I use this to set my concealers. There we go. I feel like that looks so much better. You guys, I'm sorry this isn't funny, but like, this is a serious video. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in my Coty Airspun Naturally Neutral. I have so many things to do today. I have an event that I have to attend, an E-vent. It's like a Zoom event. I mean, I'm not attending, I'm just monitoring it. The foundation doesn't really need to set, in my opinion, but I'm just gonna do it just because I'm trying to use up this powder. The concealer blended out really nicely on top of the foundation, by the way. I had no issues whatsoever. So this is what it looks like set. It looks really, really good. I like it. I like it. I don't get any of these sort of negative comments for the Smashbox. Look at this picture. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and then we're gonna do some check-ins throughout the day, and by the end of the day I'll show you how it looks. Also, I am gonna come back a week later or something to give you updates on a foundation. I'm gonna wear it continuously. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, I wanna show you guys what it looks like dried up on this thing. It's not moving. It feels like, you know, when paint dries, that's what it feels like. Did I just put paint on my face? Hello? Okay, so this is the final look for today. It looks really good. I don't see much issues with it whatsoever. So this is gonna be the first check-in, but I look really, really good. I like it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see how this wears. I hope it wears really well. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours for my second check-in. It is now 10:58, which is almost 11. I'll see you guys in a couple hours and let's hope it goes well. So it is 4 p.m. now, and I'm getting a little shiny. That's highlight. But here, I'm getting a little shiny. Forehead, a little shiny. It does feel a little like tacky, but it's not sliding around, you know what I mean? Foundation got removed around my nose because I wore a mask. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it is not very smoothing. So yeah, I'll see you guys later by the end of the night. So it's almost 2 hours later and I've oiled up, but the texture problem that I was mentioning earlier where it's not like really smooth, it sort of fixed itself as I oiled up. Like, that's weird. Yeah, it's creasing on my nose for some reason. And this is a little early for it to crease on my nose, to be honest, but it looks really smooth everywhere else. And also, remember when I told you guys earlier that it sets in a way, like, you know it's not gonna move around? It's sort of not powdery anymore, and I feel like it's gonna move. I don't know, can we test it? Ooh. Yeah, it did transfer. I'm not sure if this is gonna be long wearing because this is normally too early for all this to happen, you know what I mean? Like, it's only 6 p.m. Oh, I forgot to mention the concealer, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, I'm sorry if you can't, but there is a crease, but it's not separating. Yeah, I have no issues whatsoever with the concealer. So yeah, that's it for now. You guys, it's 9:15 p.m. and my makeup is expired. This is what it looks like. I actually like the foundation. I'm excited to wear it again. It's still there on my face. The initial application was like very promising. It's set down to a very skin-like finish. Skin-like in a sense that it's not powdery. Like, it feels like you did not put anything on. It feels like your skin. That's what it feels like. So that's what I really like about it. But it did accentuate a lot of my texture. It didn't really smooth my skin out. Although as my skin produced oil, it sort of got a lot better. I feel like this amount of oil is pretty normal for me. Like, I'm not mad at it. The creasing on my nose is still there. To me personally, this is very normal. Like, it's not outstanding. It was outstanding initially, but as the day goes on and it starts to wear down, it wears down like any other foundation, so yeah. Nothing special in my book. As for the concealer, you guys, let me try to show you this giant crease in here. The concealer is okay. It's not bad, but it did crease. But then again, for the most part, for the majority of the day, it wasn't creasing, it wasn't doing anything weird. It really just creased now because it is so long. I would have been wearing this for 12 hours almost. Also, the foundation shade wasn't really bad after all. Like, I'm okay with this foundation shade. So this is it. I'm gonna take it off and I am going to test both of these products out some more, and I'll come back in a week and give you like my final sort of thoughts. All right, see ya. So it's a week later and I have properly tested both of these products and I think I'm ready to give you my thoughts. By the way, if I look lower in this angle, it's because I switched out my chair because I broke it. Let's start with the foundation. In the initial try-on for this foundation, I used my Etude House Glow On Hydra Base and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. That's my usual go-to sort of primer situation. I just lowered you down a little bit. I hope that's better. I was using that primer situation and it was like standard. It was okay with that primer situation, but I tried it with the Smashbox primerizer and a more pore filling primer. I used the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer and it actually looked a lot better. It looked a lot smoother on the face and all that. So that's something that I have to note with this foundation, is that it chooses the primer that it works with. I really like this foundation in initial like application. When it sets down to it sets down to a skin-like finish. Like, it doesn't feel like a powder on the face, it just feels like your skin. That's it. It doesn't feel like you have any foundation on. That's what I like, and that's what I hoped it would feel like until the end of the day, because it's supposed to be long wearing. But no, give it a couple hours, you start to feel that foundation foundation feeling. So with that being said, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a long wearing foundation. I mean, I did wear it for like 12 hours max and it was still on my face, although I didn't really control the oil that well. I mean, it's not bad. It was pretty standard. Like, it looked the same as my other foundations in 12 hours, so I guess it's okay. It wasn't anything revolutionary when it comes to long wearing, you know what I mean? Also, in my initial wear, I showed you guys some creasing on my nose bridge. It didn't happen again. Like, it only happened that one time for some reason. Also, when using this foundation, please do not squeeze it out onto a palette because, as I showed you, it dried out like paint and you had to peel it off. So the way that I like to use this was like squeeze it onto my finger and then apply it like that and then blend it out. As for the oxidation, it does oxidize on my face, just not very much. It oxidizes to a closer shade to my face than to my body. Oh, it's not transfer proof, by the way. I mean, that's the thing. It sets down to a skin-like finish. So I expect it to stay like that forever, but it doesn't. I mean, when you graze your face, it doesn't really transfer like that, but like when you actually press it onto like a dark fabric, it transfers. My thoughts on this are so inconsistent because I don't want it to seem like it's a bad foundation because it does what it does. It's just that it's not anything revolutionary. That's my point. It's not anything like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. I mean, it feels like that when you put it on, but like once you go about your day, it just starts wearing like a normal foundation that I've already tried. So it's like not anything revolutionary. Now let's go into the Hourglass concealer. I love this concealer. I think this is a really good shade match for me. The shade Oat is like so perfect for my under eyes. It gives me like this really nice highlighted look. Oh, I'm wearing both of these, by the way, right now. Although the claim that you only need 3 dots for this to work, it doesn't. I need a lot more than that. But yeah, everything else was okay. It applied really nicely, it blended out really nicely. It has so much coverage, really nice coverage on this one. I mean, neither is this a revolutionary product. It does what I need it to do, and it's okay. I trust it. You know, it's one of those concealers that I can reach for and have no issues with whatsoever. As for the creasing in the wintertime, it did crease more on my left eye than my right eye for some reason. By that time, I was about to take off my makeup, so like I didn't really mind it. So yeah, these two are good. Are they revolutionary? No, they're not. But they are full coverage, in my opinion, in my book. They are full coverage. They do what they do. They do what I want them to do, and they do what they gotta do. Not together, probably, but like I'm definitely gonna keep using these. This is such a good video, isn't it? So those are my thoughts on these. So that's it for this week's video. I'll see you next week, I hope. I don't know. I'm gonna go to work now.